Hey guys. Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Emmie from Emmie Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. This is not your first time. Thank you for coming back. So, I was being told that this reading is all about free falling back into your abyss. I don't know who's free falling. I don't know if it's you, if it's someone else, but there's a need to go into your depths soon, Pisces, very, very soon. Okay. Are you kidding me? Okay. So it's kind of this feeling that, it's kind of like this feeling that whatever this free fall has to do with, it might be connected to what we were reading last time, the last video, like a free falling into a circumstance that's not really what we want. I thought it was some sweet shit for us. I thought it was going to be some sweetness for us where we're just kind of like falling back into our grace and really enjoying our process of growth and blossoming. But I'm told, like, you know, when you try and free fall back into that abyss, it's because you're trying to very quickly avoid or really just not avoid something very not good. Oh my gosh, man. I'll just read. That's right. They'll get the Aries horn up their ass. Keep that shit up. Pisces ain't going to take much more. Pisces not going to take much more. I'm telling you. You're about to catch an Aries horn up your ass. Try and provoke shit thinking you're a genius. I'm reading cards already, obviously. All right. We're going to figure this out. What is this about? Let's not jump to conclusions. We're going to figure this out. We're going to see how this fits in. It's bullshit that's going on. Again. Pisces, do we need reminders of bullshit? Like the bullshit that's going on in our lives? Or are we all pretty much aware of what it is that's being attempted in our life right now? Are we all pretty much aware of what that is? Or do we need more reminders? Have we already seen enough? Maybe I should have took a damn nap before I started this live. I should have probably took a nap. Oh, actually, no. Something's trying to put me to sleep right now. No, this message goes out. Okay. That's it. I just came to the realization something's trying to convince me not to do this reading. Fuck that. I'm doing this fucking reading. Here we go. All right, card number 4, against the grain. Here you are swimming in your own waters, and you have other things outside of yourself that are acting like seagulls from Finding Nemo, taking ownership of you. Mine, 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 mine. And here you are just trying to swim in your own truth. Now, Pisces, what this reading, the title is about free falling into your abyss. I think just beyond those greedy ass seagulls is your abyss. Notice how it gets dark over there. That's where you're heading. You're heading towards the safety of your shadow side. Okay. This is a time for Pisces to really come out of their decision to choose to just live in the light and not hurt anybody and all of these things that Pisceans tell themselves. And I've told myself these things for many, many years as well. But for my own journey, I learned after a certain point, Existing in the light does nothing but make you a better target. Okay? And this is not about going into your dark aspects to try and target other people or fuck with other people or revenge, or none of that. Sometimes what you have to recognize is these really fucked up circumstance happens and is allowed to happen by your higher self to kind of initiate a cycle where you will tap deeper into your shadow aspects, where much of your personal power is hidden away. And people might be like, well, why would you want to use darkness? Because darkness does not equate evil. That is a misconception. Is your mother's womb evil? That's where you live. That's where you were created, where you were protected and kept safe until you were born into this world. Is your mother's womb evil? Because it's dark in there. It's pitch black in there. Is that evil? No. So if we are scaled down creation, scaled down models of creation, I mean, and your mother's womb, where it was safe, is dark. We come from darkness. Darkness is our origin. Why are you so afraid of where you come from? Stop believing in that lie that light is good and dark is evil. They want you and need you to believe that lie, so you will remain existing in a state where you are fractionated. You are not whole. So not only do they teach you that you only accept one aspect of yourself, they then go ahead and really nail deeper into the coffin by telling you you are one half of something. You need to find the other person. Once you find that other person, then ass can be whole again. You'll be fixed again because there's some other person. All of that is bullshit. All of that is bullshit. All of that. Every single last thing that I just said that they are teaching us from childhood is bullshit. The reason much of your personal power is hidden in your shadow aspects is because of the intrinsic fear the monkey mind has with. So until you are emotionally and mentally mature enough to explore those shadow aspects, you will steer clear of your shadow. Until you are emotionally and mentally mature enough to be able to handle the truth of that shadow, you are not ready to begin harnessing your gifts, that power that's hidden in that shadow. When you have firearms, do you place it under a spotlight, leave it out in the open? No. You put it where it's nice and dark, hidden away, right? Because that's a powerful thing. That's a powerful tool that you can use in times of self-defense. Same thing with your gifts. Gifts that you can access and use to defend yourself. Notice how so many people are defenseless when it comes to demonic shit. That's because they don't want you to know you have everything that you need to defend yourself. Makes you too powerful. So Pisces, now you're being asked to dive deep in that abyss. Is the abyss full of light? No. The abyss, the deeper you go, the more absolute that darkness is. Is darkness evil? When I say darkness, am I talking about evil things? No, I'm not. Heart number 47, Grand Provoker. There will be a moment, a circumstance, interaction, whatever it is that will provoke some sort of cycle to begin. Now, making me fucking itchy. This cycle that's about to be provoked is going to help you find your strength. Number 30, strength. It's going to make you come out of the water like a badass motherfucking Lyran, ready to fuck shit up on your behalf because you've had it, Pisces. You're sick of this shit. It's time to fucking end this shit right now, okay? So they're going to provoke you over here trying to be a little mermaid, naked-ass mermaid in your waters, minding your own business. But no, they couldn't just leave you alone. They couldn't just leave you be. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Whatever they did to strip you of your robes of grace and dignity, it wasn't enough. You were already naked. It wasn't enough. They need to completely annihilate you. Guess what? All you did was wake up a motherfucking Lyran. Good job. Good job. Good job. You worked real hard for this. Now you're going to get it, okay? Now you're going to get Pisces realizing their strength, realizing you've already taken so much from me. There's nothing left for you to take. I have nothing to lose. So now let me go ahead and stand up without the weight of all these things that I used to carry around with me. Since you took it all away anyways, now I'm weightless. Let me go ahead and stand up. Because look, card number 12, Hex. Be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves. I swear to God, people can't just leave Pisces alone. It's just, why? Why is that so hard? Why is that so hard? Why do people have to go picking on other people? Just because we're not retaliating? Just because we're not getting as belligerent? Because you didn't get the satisfaction of what? Seeing us cry? What is it? What is it? So they're going to reveal themselves. And you know what? For some of us, here's the kicker. For some of us, this is you. This is yourself. For some of us, we have been in denial, thinking that it's someone else outside of ourselves, when it's really us. We are bringing to fruition the very thoughts, the very attacks that we do within our minds, how we attack ourselves in our thoughts. And because we're so fixated on this, ask and you shall receive, right? So your soul brings to you an external projection of that internal war. Do you still think they are not reaching out? Who's reaching out? Fuck them. It's been a year. It's been a year. If they haven't reached out already, I've been reading these damn cards, and there's someone that's going to be reaching out for a year now. If they haven't reached out already, fuck them. You can live without them. You've been living without them. Okay? Okay. So no more of that surface level stuff. Allow your strength to rise up. Go against the grain. Who gives a shit if they are rubbed raw? Hey, you know what? If you can't take the rawness of a shark's skin, you shouldn't be swimming with the sharks. Okay? That's bottom line. You shouldn't be swimming with things you can't hang with. And that's the thing. People to be trying to swim with Pisces, and they get all upset because they can't hold their breath. Pisces doesn't need to come up for air. Doesn't need to come up air. And if that's something that's going to irritate you, make you so pissed off, make you vindictive, then you stick to the surface. Okay? Stick to the surface. There's a lot of little, pretty little things in the surface. Okay? Stick to that. Card number 23. Defend to the end the worthwhile. So if the enemy is revealing themselves, I'm assuming you would be the target, yeah? Card number 23, defend to the end the worthwhile. This is your higher self telling you, you are worth it, Pisces. You're worth it. You're worth it. You are worth the fight. Fuck the fight. You are worth the war. If motherfuckers want war, then they got war. Because if you think about it, Pisces, if you really, really think about it, how long have they been doing this to you? How many times have they attacked you? Like a year, at least a year, right? At least a year, maybe more than a year. Yeah, for many of you, that's a fucking war already. That's already a war. A battle is like a one-time thing. It's a skirmish. One time, one argument, done. If they keep doing it over and over and over, that's a war. That is a war. Spiritual war, emotional war, intellectual war, societal war. It's a war. Someone has declared war. I hope it's not about the individual who's supposed to be contacting you, because this is just bullshit. Stop fucking pestering Pisces. I feel like for some people, this war has been waged on you without your participation, without your acknowledgement, is rooted in whoever it is that's supposed to contact you, whoever's going to come back. They're going to message you. They're going to reach out. And what exactly? That would be really fucked up shit if you've been waiting for a year for someone to reach out. And when they do reach out, they're like, you're a bitch. Motherfucker. Yeah, that would be some fucked up shit. What are you waiting for? Do you know? Do you know what the communication is going to be about? What if they're coming back just to let you know, like, you're fucked up. I finally got the courage to let you know that I hate you. And what if it's something negative like that? We don't know, right? Could be something positive, or it could be something negative. Well, shit. This is one hell of a reading. This is one hell of a reading, you guys. Okay. We got the Uranus card. Uranus, genius, card number 9. The public is wonderfully tolerant. It forgives everything except genius, including spiritual genius. There are some Pisceans who are spiritual geniuses. And they don't like that. They don't like that you can see shit coming before it actually hits. It makes it harder to destroy you, because there are people that exist that loathe the fact that you exist for no reason other than the fact that they know you exist. Why is that? Why is that? Maybe because they recognize the amazingness that you are. Maybe they recognize they have no hope of competing with you. If the one thing that they want realizes how amazing you are, that's it for them. That's it for them, right? Or maybe for some, the one thing that they want already recognizes how amazing you are. And they have spent this time, however long they have spent, trying to convince this individual that they're enough, that they're just enough as you. They're as good enough as you are. And they've never been able to. And maybe that's what they're so pissed off about. Maybe this doesn't even have anything to do with you, Pisces. Maybe. I don't know. But this card ties into the Tower card in the tarot deck. Okay. Okay. So when this card comes up in a reading, there will be jolts and surprises in regards to your question or focus. Whatever this is that's going on, there's going to be some big jolts, okay? It's not going to be a smooth ride. You can anticipate matters to run rather eccentric, if not shocking, and not in the way you expected. Don't look upon these manifestations as wrong for you. Instead, go with it and see how your life becomes transformed in ways not exactly as you predicted, but better. So this is about overthrows, rapid change, sudden transformations, the unexpected, revolution, rebellion, bucking against authority, turbulence, upset in the usual patterns, unpredictability, feeling shattered. Electromagnetism. Bolts of insight, innovation, a leap in consciousness, acts of discovery. Some shit's about to pop off. Some shit is about to pop off. For some of you, this is a third party shit again. Pisces, why are you always involved in third party shit? What the fuck is this? All right, this is some third party shit. This is some third party shit. Third party shit. For some of you Pisceans, you're not actually involved. You're just consistently being dragged up. Because remember, you're trying to dive deep into your trenches, into your abyss. So I think one or both of the individuals that's in a relationship keep dragging you up, dragging up your name, dragging up the essence of you. And I think one of them's about to snap. I don't know if it's the one that's in love with you or if it's the one that hates you because they're in love with you. One of them's about to snap and just start some shit. start some major shit. Michael, is this reading about me? So card number 26, Sacred Journey. This is a sacred journey. This is going to be something that's going to be activating your Kundalini. This is a necessary process in order to trigger an ascension cycle. So what you're about to experience here, for those that this is resonating with, you're about to experience a trauma-induced secretion. Best way to level up in quantum leaps. Card number 8, everything in perfect balance. Your blossoms and your thorns, everything in perfect balance. You can be soft and savage all in one. This is about allowing yourself to really reunify all of your parts. Allowing your masculine and your feminine, allowing your softness and your hardness, all of that, your light and your dark, becoming a totality, allowing whatever fuckery is being plotted, aimed at you, allowing this to benefit you. Pisces, you are a master alchemist. You can transmute all of this. No matter what people try and do to you, Pisces, you can spin this into your favor. Do it. Why do you have to shrink yourself? Why do you have to stay unseen, unknown, unheard, just for people's, what? For their comfort? They're still uncomfortable because you exist. No matter how quiet and how much you disappear, they're still pissed off because it wasn't enough. So fuck them. Gather their energy and use it for your rise. As a matter of fact, if you can contact them, you tell them, gather all your little crystals. Just gather it up. Take those little bitches down to the end of the block where you got me fucked up and kick rocks over there, bitch. Sick of your shit. Sick of your shit. Okay? Balance. Balance. You need to create a balance. This balance is not going to exist until you make it exist. You have to make it exist. You are not to shrink yourself anymore. You are not to hide away. You are not to try and somehow not make waves when these motherfuckers keep playing in your water. It's your water, Pisces. It's your water. It's not their water. If they want still water, they can take their asses to their own fucking lake because you are an ocean. They are in your ocean. Fucking around in your water, failing to realize your moon energy is what controls that water. Keep fucking around in that water. See what happens. Keep fucking around in that water. What kind of moon does Pisces have? All of us have different moons. All of us have different moons. Repetition. They're going to keep doing this shit to you, Pisces. They're going to keep doing this shit to you. They're going to keep doing this shit to you. It's going to keep repeating until you take the blinders off. Stop trying to be so nice. And maybe they'll stop. Maybe they're hurt. Who gives a shit if they're hurt? Seriously. Who gives a shit if they're hurt? I wish they would try this with a Piscean who has an Aries moon. Try it, boo-boo. Try it, boo-boo. Get that Aries horn up your ass. Try that shit. Let's see. I'm getting all emotionally invested in this shit. I'm over here on my farm sitting quiet. I'm all emotionally invested. What the fuck just happened? Card number 13. Aries, I am. I guess I'm just a natural warrior. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You absolutely are. And it's time for you to stop being afraid and ashamed and guilty of the fact that you know how to war. Why would you ever reject the aspects of you that are designed to protect you? And I think that's what this is. I think all of this, for those that are going through this, all of this is to force your fucking stubborn ass Pisces to recognize you need to stand up. You need to stand up. No more of this shit. No more of this shit. Oh, the Aries card says that it's okay to push now. Just don't push too hard. Let's see. You need to be creative in how you address this. Things will move quickly. You will work best in situations where you make your own decisions rather than acting as an underling. You are not an underling. You may even find a supporting cast to help you finish your work. There are those who support you. Hell, if we're really going to be honest, all of creation supports you. This is nothing but a lesson. This is nothing but a lesson being delivered by jealous assholes. Trick assholes who's jealous. Not because of something you do, but because you exist. Hey, Pisces, it's not your fault they keep comparing themselves to you, knowing they can't compete. You're not the one trying to compete. They are. You're not even paying attention to them. The feeling that I get from most of these cards, you're not even paying attention. Look, eyes closed. Eyes closed. Eyes closed. Eyes covered. Like, bitch, please, can you please look? Look what the fuck's happening. Please open your eyes and look. This. Let's see what else. So, yeah. Okay. We're done with that. Card number 19, dream a beautiful dream. You're at the epicenter of this. If you're going to allow this dream to turn into a nightmare, then that's what will happen. But everything emanates from you first. So if everything emanates from you first, that means you need to consciously cultivate your environment, both your in real life environment as well as this energetic shit. There's a lot of energy being commingled, a lot. Instead of allowing yourself to become very bitter and reflecting their pettiness, cattiness, animosity, jealousy, competitive nature, don't mirror any of that. Have gratitude. Card number 15, gratitude. Have gratitude. Have genuine gratitude that these trick ass hoes are helping you rise. They're nothing but supporting characters. You're the star. In your life, Pisces, these bitches ain't nothing but supporting characters. You are the star. So let yourself shine. No more dimming. No more of that. They were still pissed off when you already dimmed yourself. They were still pissed off when you tried to act as though you don't exist, so you don't step on anyone's toes. They were still pissed off. Even if you've had no contact, they're still pissed off. So shine. Give these bitches a real reason to be pissed. Give these bitches a real reason to be jealous. Let them be jealous of your sexy mermaidness. Let them be jealous of your shine. Let them be jealous of the fact that you're unbothered. I was trying to be nice before. I was trying to be nice and not make waves. And it's not my fault that whoever it is that you're trying to go after thinks more highly of me. Maybe that's the kind of conversation you need to have with yourself, Pisces. It's not my fault. Like, I'm not trying to do anything. You're just pissed off that I'm just amazing. And it's not my fault that you recognize how amazing I am. That's not my fault. So since I tried to be a little bit less amazing, to not ruffle your feathers, and that still pissed you off, let me just go ahead and crank up the amazingness. Because there's other people watching. There's other people that need to see this shine. And maybe you have to be a little bit like that, Pisces, where you value yourself, where you no longer shrink yourself or dim your shine just because there's a hater. Card number 24, you belong to paradise. You really, truly do. You belong to paradise. You shouldn't have to keep putting up with all of this shit. You really shouldn't. You have to center yourself. You have to allow yourself to be your priority. You have to allow yourself to be the thing that you have the most compassion for, the most patience with, the most desire to support and assist, and whatever else. It needs to be you. No more of other people. I don't give a shit who's going to be calling. You know what? They probably not even going to find the courage to reach out to you for another few years. Deal with you first. Deal with this first, because it's looking like there's going to be an attempt to use very ugly energy. I don't know if this is intentional or if this is something that's just going to be experienced by a fraction of the Piscean collective. I don't know. But it doesn't feel good, and it feels like there's a lot of planning and plotting, malicious intent. This is not an accident. It's not just someone thinking badly. It feels like an actual intention to maliciously harm you. Meaning effort is being made to either find out how to do these things to you energetically, or saving money to pay someone else to do it. This is some crazy ass shit. I don't know. Maybe I need to give the Pisces readings a break for a bit and just do energy updates. Because I don't want this to just be a consistent message in every single reading and end up supporting the manifestation of this ugly. Ace of Cups, security, helping hand. So security, help, abundance, it's all within your grasp. All of it. It's within your grasp. Okay? Don't be afraid. Your higher self will be providing you the assistance that you need, whether that be just downloads of messages to give you guidance, or it be bringing someone into your life who has the ability and the know-how to negate some of this bullshit, or bringing someone into your life that helps you to just move forward from it, block it off and move forward from it. Queen of Cups, blue eyes, fair or brown hair, soft, gentle, motherly. You need to embody this energy for yourself. You need to become more motherly to yourself. Warm-hearted and fair person, beloved and adored, good friend and mother, devoted wife, practical, honest, loving, and intelligent, gift of vision. So the gift of vision is huge. This is your higher self asking you to finally allow yourself to see clearly what's going on. Because remember, closed eyes, covered eyes, closed eyes, closed eyes, closed and covered eyes. It's like we don't want to see what's going on, but unfortunately, it's still going on. It is still going on. This is going on with or without your cooperation. Celebration, bright happenings. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Resolution of a problem, conclusion, healing, satisfactory result, compromise. So this will be resolved, but Pisces, you're going to have to make the decision to do this, whether it's energetically, emotionally, through your thoughts, through contact, actual contact with people. You're going to have to choose to actively begin steering the vehicle of your life. Okay? You can't just be like, well, I don't know how to drive. I don't know how to drive. Well, grab the steering wheel or you're really going to crash. You're really going to crash. 10 of Wands, weighed down with problems, very heavy load. You have to release this load in order to be strong enough to rise and command your life. You have to release the loads of obligation, shame, guilt, all of that, because Pisces is so easily manipulated by those things. So easily manipulated by those things. Stop giving Trojans an easy entry. If they're going to breach your field, make them work for it. Okay? Make them work for it. King of Cups in reverse. Double dealing, scandal, loss, ruin, injustice, a crafty person without virtue. Pisces, you can only do this for yourself. Okay? This is something you have to do for yourself. This is not something someone else can do for you. This is not something you can pay someone else to do for you. This is not something that's just going to randomly resolve itself. It has to be an intention that is actually set and enforced. You know, it's just like boundaries, setting a boundary and enforcing it. Boundaries are nothing more than lines in the sand unless you enforce those lines. If you're going to allow people to go ahead and walk all over those lines, it doesn't matter to set boundaries. Now is a time for you to really recognize your strength and begin enforcing those boundaries. So let's see. Conquest, defeat, destruction of others, degradation, adversary may rise, revocation, infamy, and dishonor. So both the problem and the solution are in this card. And an adversary may rise, but revocation. You are revoking their access to you. You are revoking and negating the malicious, negative, dark intent. You have to do this for yourself, Pisces. You have to do this for yourself. So I'm teaching a black magic revocation workshop. This is not just for black magic negating the attempts to use black magic on you. This is also a workshop where I'm going to be teaching actual energetic self-defense. Pisces, I really want you to consider being a part of this workshop. Obviously, this shit's not going to stop. It's just not. I don't foresee it stopping anytime soon because you know what? It's so easy to allow it to continue. So for those that are resonating with this, if you don't know what to do to help yourself, to empower yourself, then you probably should consider joining that workshop. And if you're resonating with this and you're like, I know what I'm going to do. This is going to end now. I'm going to do it. Good. Very, very, very good. Because you shouldn't allow this shit to continue. This is bullshit. Seriously, this is bullshit. Pisces, you take on so many people's pain. You take on so many people's heavy, heavy loads. And for you to still be treated like this, I don't fucking think so. I don't think so. So you have to do something. You have to do something about this at this point. You have to. And if you don't know what to do, go to that workshop. If you do know what to do, fucking amazing, do it. I'm not talking about violence. I'm talking about securing your energetic field. I'm not talking about revenge. I'm not talking about being vindictive. I'm talking about ridding yourself of this bullshit, locking it out, and moving forward with your life. You have other things to explore, other ways in which you need to grow. That's going to take your time, your focus, your energy. So none of those three things should be given to this issue anymore. This is just beyond. It's like beyond. So please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on your notification bell. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought this was going to be an amazing, beautiful reading, diving deep into your abyss. I thought you were going to like experience a deepening of self-love. This is leading to a deepening of your self-love, but through adversity, through challenge, through friction, through struggle, I guess. Michael says it's the equivalent of swimming upstream. It's difficult, it's painful. It's something that often takes much longer than needs to be. but it's something that eventually leads to your growth, and it leads to birth, a rebirth. So thank you for sharing this space with me. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.